Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs, fantasies, and Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with bad touch routine.
How he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
So Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Yes, my niggas. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm drunk right now
Oh, God.
with total package energy.
Of course, because you don't drink.
Let me just say, last night I was at Chris Spencer's, comedy Get Down
Oh, cool. How was that?
at the Savoy.
Yeah.
The beats, I'm gonna play them. Yeah, I got here. You're right. Let me just slap people upside the dome piece with this one. You under dig? So last night I was at Chris Spencer's Get Down. Fucking Tiffany Haddish came and smashed.
Yo, she's so funny.
She was hysterical. My homeboy Grady from the 150 show was there. Listen, as good as Tiffany did, Tiffany killed.
Oh, okay.
Listen, let me tell you how bad she killed.
Oh, no.
She destroyed.
God. Hey, because I felt
And I'm going to tell
terrified.
you, like 45% of the audience left after she got off stage.
Crazy.
That's how.
They left when she left?
When she got off, when she was done, they were done.
Damn, yo.
Motherfuckers started filing out that motherfucker.
I mean, like, I was there for her live taping of her special, and the shit was crazy.
So,
Like, she's a magical storyteller.
exactly. So, let me hit you upside the dome piece with this one.
Okay.
The homeboy Grady from the 5150 show has to follow her.
Oh, damn.
Can I tell you? The nigga destroyed.
Ooh, that's great.
Right at, hold on. He destroyed. I was like, damn. So what's crazy is, I don't go nowhere.
No, I was actually surprised you just said you went to that last night. That's awesome.
So I went to that.
That's awesome.
Then I went to some party
Oh, you went to a party? You was doing the thing. What the?
in Beverly Hills.
Oh, you did all of the things.
Man, I didn't get home till like 4:30.
You went way past your, well, I would say bedtime, but Zoe doesn't sleep, so I don't know.
So I'm on an hour and a half of sleep.
Per usual. Welcome to Zoe and I's life.
Total package energy got me pumped, and I done had 3 of these bitches.
No, what the?
I don't give a fuck. I don't read the directions.
Because
I
if
don't
he
be
did,
listening to people.
it says to only take 2 a day.
Hey, nigger. Hey, cut. I'm off that total package energy, nigga.
Oh, jeez.
Word up, nigga. Nah, seriously. I'm turned up right now.
Clearly, yes. I see.
And I'll be going to see the motherfucking movie.
Right, I haven't seen it yet either, so I'm going though. Like, duh.
Total package energy, man. I want y'all to cash mob them. I want to move. I'm delusional. But it's the delusional motherfuckers that are the successful ones.
Truth.
I want to move 100 cases.
100 cases. Let's do it.
Let's get 100 cases moved, y'all. Let's do it. It's only $29 a case. If
Right.
everybody buys 2 cases, it's easy to get that. You under dig?
Should it cost that to go to the movie?
Listen, everybody going to the movies, right?
Right.
Come on, man. Y'all got to support 100 cases. TotalPackageEnergy.com. Listen, what? That beat right there. Let's go. James Broadway.
That's high.
I'm out here right now. I'm turned up. I'm turned up off of total package energy. 100 cases. Let's go. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Radio. If this is your first time tuning in, tonight's topic is a special topic because we do it every now and again. You underdig? What we do on this show is cover relationship issues. And we assemble a group of women, and the women share their perspectives. Right?
Right.
And then I get to shoot their perspective down if necessary. Right?
The part.
Shoot you guys down. I actually empower you guys to say what you want to say.
Yes.
Because that's what the nature of this particular show is about. Relationships from a female perspective. And what I do is kind of officiate and referee and throw questions out and, you know, that kind of stuff. So
right.
Tonight, though, is one of those rare occasions where I want to coach people.
Yay.
Right? It's called the Situation Help Desk. The Situationship Help Desk. Need relationship insight? All you got to do is get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 232-0461. I'm the voice of reason. I'm sitting right next to Tiff. You know, Tiff recorded a demo yesterday.
Tried.
Oh. Hey.
Hey.
I was like, go on, do your thing.
No, you did more than go on and do your thing. You said, oh, P.S., run your whole own show.
Run your show.
Yeah, I survived. I did it, though.
She did it. That's a learning experience.
Yes, it was. It was.
So, very proud of Tiffany for getting out there, doing her thing. We're waiting on our girl, Mimi. Mimi's going to show up. And listen, again, this is a show that stars you. Right on time. You hear that? Yeah. So, this is a show that stars you. You are the people that call in. The is for you. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. If you're contemplating a breakup, if you're contemplating a makeup,
ooh,
if you're contemplating a wake up,
ooh,
you know how you wake up in the middle of a relationship, situationship, you like, what the fuck have I been doing?
No, that's me like week 2.
You just wake up and go, what have I been tolerating?
Right?
Damn, how am I abusing myself?
Oh.
Gosh. 323-230-4610. I hear from people who are going through it. I'm coaching tonight. Your relationship mentor is in the building. Don't be afraid, ladies. I know how you are. Y'all be like, I don't want to put out too much about business.
Right, but they'll be the first ones to call for private coaching. So there you go.
They do want the coaching.
They sure do.
They do want the coaching. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a couple of things to promote. I've already hit you upside the dome piece with my favorite energy shot, the Total Package Energy. Now, y'all have to get Love Matters revealed.
Yes.
I don't know how serious you guys are about this. Let me just turn this off real quick. Love Matters revealed. Zoe Williams and Dr. Alan Berger. Now, Tiffany, I don't know what your experience has been. It might be a little different, right? Might be a little different than, say, Antonio Moore's.
Truth.
Antonio Moore is having all types of epiphanies and, you know, all types of things are happening to him. Let me get my mood right.
As you would tell from his post.
Right?
Yes.
If you order your copies now, I will email them. I will mail them to you tomorrow.
Yay.
You in the dig? This CD is not a game.
No, it's not. And even though I've had different experiences than Antonio, I'm still taking away the same conclusions. Like the lessons are very clear. They're very to the point, and they direct self-reflection and application.
Yikes.
Which is rare when you get these kind of books or this material. So, yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I talked to Alan Berger today. He was like, gosh, man, this is just the beginning.
I hope so. You two together, it's a great little, like, compliment to each other.
He was like, man, can we get back in the studio? Can we do another one?
Oh, wow. He is moving quick. Look at him.
He was like, can we center in on something? Like, he's getting ready to do some TV shows. He was like, Zoe, we have to go do this TV show together.
Yeah, go do a little tour. Do it.
Yeah,
Come on, Zoe.
He's dead ass serious.
Yes.
He was like, because some of the ideas and the concepts and how you frame it, it's home, man.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people need relationship training wheels.
Yes.
And this is one of those things. And I mean, like he said, he's a psychotherapist, and he's been that for 40 years.
Yeah.
I'm a psycho who has fucked up relationships for 40 years. So imagine if you could get the head start, right, from our collective 80 years of experience.
Damn.
Right? If you just jumping into it, get the CD first so you can understand the game. It's a cold, cold world. And me and Dr. Berger slapped you upside the dome piece. Now, you can get it at cdbaby.com if you want the digital downloads, right?
Which is super user-friendly to do. I used the download, and it was super fast, super user-friendly.
You got me?
Yes.
Love Matters revealed the CD. You got to do it right now. Now, the final thing I'm going to promote before I jump into coaching, I see my phone lines are starting to light up. 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. The next thing I'm going to need y'all to do, and I need you to do it in mass. I mean, we're about to give a whole shitload of money to Disney. I'm gonna do it too.
Me too. I'll probably see this thing a few times.
Right? I'm gonna do it too, because I hear it's lit. I'm gonna do it too. We're
Well,
about
I
to give
mean,
a
I'm
lot
just a
of
single
money.
lady, so you know.
Yes. We're about to give a lot of money to Disney. All I'm asking is that you guys hit the super chat button. The super chat button is a $sign located on my live chat room on my YouTube page, where you can see tonight's show live. Myself and Tiffany are on camera right now. You can see us. Gloria just dropped us $5 by
Thanks,
using Gloria RN, right? Somebody else dropped us $2, and I'm telling you, the twos and fews, it adds up like a motherfucker. But when we move as a collective force, when we move as a collective unit, that's when it's going down.
Right. It costs like $8 for some popcorn at the movie theater now. We're worth popcorn.
We're worth something, aren't we?
Exactly.
Am I not a man? Okay, sorry. I'm having a moment. Hey,
right.
The number to dial, though, right? The number to dial, 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Radio, specifically Dash Talk. Are you going through something? Do you need a relationship mentor right now? Are you beating yourself up because you've made yet another bad choice?
Uh-oh.
Do you know how to forgive a person? Do you know how to forgive yourself?
Ooh, that's the hardest part.
Gosh, right?
Man.
Is forgiveness even necessary to you? Are you a controller? Do you know how to stop controlling your partner?
Ooh.
Yikes. Do you have a whole head full of negative beliefs you learned from a bad parent?
Ooh.
Demetrius Cheatham just gave us $10 on Super Chat.
Hey, thank you.
New Don Willis just gave us $2 on Super Chat. Let's keep it rolling. All 2 hours. Let's keep it popping. Get to your phone lines right now. I want to hear from the ladies. When I was doing the promo for this show, you know how IG will allow people who are watching you to come into your stream?
Well, yeah, if they'll send a request like, so-and-so wants to go live with you. I'd be like, I don't know you, fool.
Yeah, but you know what? I had to coach her, started coaching her.
Oh, you let her come into the live and you coached her?
Yeah.
Hey.
She was going through some tough stuff. And I think a lot of times the hardest thing is for people to see themselves in the reflection of their partner.
Yes.
They think their partner is doing something to them, when in fact their partner is reflecting something back to them. They'd be like, that ain't me. Yes, it is, nigga. That's you. So here we go. We got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Oh, you're calling from Boost Mobile.
That part.
All right. Get to a phone that actually works. Okay. Back to my point. You are responding to me to that which you don't like about yourself. Right? I can't stand a controlling person. So you try to use control to keep the controller away.
Wait, say that again?
You saw that, right?
But I don't think all of them caught it.
Hey, I know, Jesus. They may have caught it.
Do it again.
Are they is this a smart audience?
I mean, most of them are, but sometimes repetition is key.
Again, I don't even know what I said.
You said, because you don't want a controller, you use control to keep the controller out.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
That's a real thing that happens in relationships.
All the time.
Gosh, caller, you're on the line. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Turn your entire life down. I can hear your room's thoughts. Turn it down. You can't listen to the show and talk to us at the same time.
Okay.
So holla at me, man. What are you dealing with right now?
Man, I'm going through it, bro. You know, relationship disaster.
What happened?
Well, basically, man, you know what it is. I'm dealing with two women. You know, I mean, not really dealing with them, but you know, I got they were both my baby mamas. I'm dealing with one, and the other one is just giving me, you know, hell, basically.
Giving you hell or returning hell to you?
Right. Returning hell to me, I guess. That would be probably what that is.
And you know why? You know the difference now, right? You know why I said this, right?
Sort of.
Okay, let's do it this way.
I assume I do. I mean, you say you reflect what you are.
So let's go deeper. Name 3 things that you're doing that help maintain, not only maintain, but help create and maintain the situation that you want to get out of.
3 things that I do that help maintain the situation.
That help create and maintain the current situation.
Well, one thing I do is indulge in the negative energy.
Wow. Okay.
And 2, I don't. Well, that's kind of the same thing. I don't walk away when, you know, I think when things is gonna get a little heated, and I know.
So would you say you're negative?
I don't want to think that I'm negative. I want to say I might get perceived as being negative. I don't know what an aspect right now. I couldn't think of nothing that I could do to really like say that's a negative dude. But I'm sure, you know, some things. Well, I seem to always want to have a solution for something, you know, no matter what it is. So I guess they might perceive that as being something negative, where I don't just let things be.
I'm gonna do it 2 ways. You're negative, and you're creating an impossible standard for yourself, because no one can find a solution to everything. Mm-hmm. We talk about
right, and I understand that I don't. I'm saying I think that they perceive me as coming off like that.
Well, first off, own it. Do you come off like that?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
All right, then. So their perception is accurate.
But I'm not afraid to say, like, if I don't know something, like I just be like, oh, I don't know that, or you know. But I think that, you know, I have a lot of input on things, and people kind of perceive me as like
a know-it-all.
Want to be a solutionist, yeah, or a know-it-all.
There we go. Do you
but
feel
I
like
don't
you're
want to
less
come
of?
off like that.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like you're less of a man if you don't have an answer?
Absolutely not.
All right, now we're getting somewhere because all of this has to do with ego, and I'm gonna come back and say it again. 69%. A Pew research revealed that 69% of all relationship conflict goes unresolved.
Unresolved.
And this has led relationship scientists and researchers to say, what? We got to rename conflict resolution.
I like that they finally did that. Gracias.
Right. They renamed it because it's not necessarily resolved.
Right.
So now it's conflict management.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
now I want you to name 3 things that you do that leads to the mismanagement of the conflict in your relationship.
I probably lead her on sometimes, in a manner that I shouldn't.
And give me an example of that.
I might like insinuate something of, like something sexual or something, like for instance, I went over there and fixed some things on the house for her, and I was like, well, so how am I gonna get paid for this? Which I really wasn't expecting no pay, but kind of insinuating like, but not really on being serious, but just creating something probably that I shouldn't do.
Would you call yourself petty?
Petty?
Because that's some petty shit you're doing right now, right? But you wouldn't call yourself petty.
I mean, that was. I mean, because it was basically, it was real sarcastic. It wasn't like like for real. That's what I'm saying. It was like very very sarcastically, not for anyone to really take it serious. Like like I'm really trying to lead you on to. Like I'm serious about getting something, in return out of this. Like I wasn't really serious about that, but just playing around with it.
Right. But in playing around, you probably knew that this would offend, right?
Well, I don't know if it necessarily offended. I'm just saying I feel like I could be leading somebody on with that. Like there could be something negative that I do.
Tiffany, does he sound like a positive guy?
I don't know if it's positive or negative. It just comes off as creepy. Like, okay, you came over and fixed something, and you're like, yeah, how you gonna pay me for that, baby girl? Like, okay, like that's real.
What's happening
scandalous.
with a little hot plate and
like,
a little back rub for that situation we
It
just.
could have been dinner. I got a little eye.
Yes, I don't know if that's positive
or
negative, but it's definitely creepy. Unless you already had that relationship with that female, like, yeah, it comes off kind of funky.
That's my baby mama. I've been with her for almost 17 years. So yeah.
Wow. A woman in the chat room called you a compensation hustler.
Yeah, that's a good name for it.
Listen, man, relationships are.
I'm probably more closer to a womanizer than that.
Wow, at least you're.
an ex-womanizer. Sorry about that. Yeah.
But here's the thing: do you want to fix this situation? Do you want to fix the situation with your baby mama?
I do.
All right, but just understand that sometimes fixing the situation doesn't mean getting exactly what you want. Sometimes fixing the situation is about getting to a place where there's kind of a mutual kind of win-win.
Yes.
And that mutual win-win. You might not get everything you want. She may not get everything she wants. But you guys find a common ground where, well, I didn't get this and he didn't get that, but we share this. And what I want you to do is define the this that you guys can share. You guys got a kid?
Yeah.
Usually the kid is that middle ground that says, hey, I love you both. Everybody can't get what they want, but what everybody can get is my love. Everybody, what can hold people together is how I love the both of you, and I need you both to come together and not tear each other apart in front of me. So
Absolutely.
Name 3 ways you're gonna compromise.
3 ways that I'm going to compromise.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be a better listener.
You gonna stop trying to answer every goddamn question?
Yeah, I'm not going to be a solution therapist.
Hell, you ain't Alex Trebek anyway, nigga. Hell.
I'm pretty good though.
This ain't Jeopardy, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah,
hey,
but
man, I appreciate you taking the time. Though first time I ever got to be on this joint, man. This was real, man. I listen to you all the time, man. It's all love.
Much respect, fam. Thank you for reaching out. We
All
in
right,
here, man.
man.
Appreciate the call. Hey, man, that was a good call.
It was. You know, take baby steps.
You have to.
You have to.
A lot of people are in the mind. Let me do it this way. How many people get frustrated they don't get what they want?
Everybody,
right? I'm not getting what I want. So now I get to bring dissatisfaction into my thought process.
Well, dissatisfaction, usually they try to displace it by blaming somebody else.
Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Again, if 96% of all relationship conflict is left unresolved, how the fuck you gonna get mad because somebody didn't behave the way you wanted them to behave? There's no way. First off, that's a misplaced expectation.
Yes.
I need you to behave a certain way so I can feel good about me.
Yeah, that sounds real fucked up.
So I can feel good about us.
Right.
So I can feel good about we.
Ooh.
All that shit is contingent upon your behavior.
Boo.
No, that's not how that works. You got to go inside. You got to figure it out.
Right.
With you first.
Yes.
And then, all right, this is what I learned about me. I learned that I'm a poor communicator under pressure.
Ooh.
Right? See, when you disclose, you trigger disclosure reciprocity.
Truth.
Especially when you disclose the truth.
Absolutely.
They go, God damn, I didn't think you knew that about you.
Right.
Then somebody be like, well, you know what? Let me tell you something that I learned about me.
Ooh.
Oh, Kelvin Hughes just dropped $20 in the super chat. Thank you so much. Please continue to hit the super chat as we broadcast live through YouTube. We need those donations to keep flowing. Hit the like button. Everybody, it's hundreds of people in the chat room right now. There's no reason we shouldn't have hundreds of likes, hundreds of shares, and hundreds of super chat nods. Please continue to hit that. Caller, what was I saying?
Truth, reciprocity.
Truth and reciprocity. You gotta tell the truth sometime. You gotta own it.
Yes.
I love it. We got a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
My name is Kimberly. I wonder, do you help with family relationships rather than personal relationships?
Well, family relationships are very personal. So let's talk about it.
Great idea. I have an issue with my family who I felt that betrayed me. I was in a 20-year relationship, and the man was cheating on me for at least 5, and my whole family knew. No one ever told me.
Yeah.
To this day, they still don't tell me. I had a stroke, and they still didn't tell me. And I don't know how to forgive them.
First and foremost, forgiving is not about changing who they are. Number one, forgiveness is about self-protection.
Mm-hmm.
Forgiveness is about soul protection. This is how you protect your soul from what is eating away at it right now. Betrayal is a corrosive and poisonous feeling to harbor within one's soul.
Yes.
Forgiveness is about letting go. Do you understand?
I understand. I hear the words.
Yeah.
But how do I let go?
This is how. You got to break up with get back.
Mm-hmm.
You got to break up with revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Mahatma Gandhi with his racist ass said, forgiveness is only for the strong.
So true.
So true.
You've got to break up with the desire to get back. Let me tell you something about the universe.
Okay.
The universe and God. There are no accidents. Let me tell you why there are no accidents. This is going to sound like it doesn't relate to what you're going through, but it absolutely does. One of the biggest mistakes that Einstein made, he called it the biggest blunder of his professional career, is when he said the universe has a universal constant. He just had it backwards.
What the constant was.
The constant was, in his mind, the universe is stable. It's not moving. It's stable. But what scientists have figured out is, since the Big Bang, the universe is expanding faster and faster and faster and faster. So he had it backwards. But come to find out, his blunder turned out to be right. Constants. There are a handful of constants in the universe that says, if the Big Bang happened too fast or too slow, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now the question is there a divine designer of the universe?
Ooh.
Now you got to revisit God, science.
Hey.
Because these constants are so precise that they're saying, wait a minute, that's 21 zeros. That's 156 followed by 21 zeros. Jesus, that is a very precise number.
Right.
How in the hell did it get that precise? And it's a bunch of them that if it's a handful of them that if any one of them were off, we couldn't exist on this blue rock called Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So scientists are now wrestling with the universal constants.
Got it. As they should.
So now let me go back to no mistakes, no accidents in the universe. You think you being hurt by your family isn't an opportunity for your spirit to flower?
I think so.
It is. God, the universe, consciousness, put it on your shoulders to carry until it isn't necessary to carry anymore. See, that weight is going to get heavier, right? As long as you feel entitled to blame them, to hold them responsible. Y'all should have told me. I would have told y'all. Guess what? They're not you.
Right.
So now you got to let go. They wronged you. It's okay. But in a way, they gave you an opportunity to evolve above and beyond them, beyond your wildest imaginations. This could raise your spirit, your consciousness to a level that you could become a beacon to the world on how to embody forgiveness. How to disconnect yourself from what is turning into a form of masochism. Because I'm entitled. You did me wrong. I'm entitled to feel the way that I feel. Sure you are. But not to the point where you start to erode the value within your spirit.
Right.
Do you understand?
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Now, guess what you got to do?
What I got to do?
You got to create boundaries and you healthy boundaries.
Right, because forgiveness does not mean forget or that you have to fully trust them again.
Right. That you don't have to put them in a position again to where you go, oh, I believe you. I feel you. I'm riding with you again. I'm going to let you do the same. I'm going to allow you the opportunity to make the right decision. You don't have to do that anymore.
Right.
Do you understand? And it doesn't mean you love them any less. I just can't put you guys in a position to where I expect you to do right by my heart.
Right.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, sir. I do.
Right? I got to give you my favorite book.
Okay.
That's good.
Guilt is the teacher. Love is the lesson. This book works. This is a forgiveness book. That's why I always give it. A lot of people are always hurting around this thing. Guilt is the teacher. Love is the lesson. You got to go get that book.
Who's it by?
Joan Borysenko. Borysenko. BorYsenk. Now, we already know whatever the thinker thinks, the prover will prove. As a man thinketh, so is he.
Yes.
We already know. If you have feelings of resentment, first off, resentment leads to resistance. And as Carl Jung said, what we resist persists.
Yes.
Right.
Let me tell you something. There's something called a psychosomatic connection. Psycho, mind, somatic, body. The mind-body connection. This is why the placebo works.
Very well.
So now, if you're harboring feelings of, number one, entitlement.
Oh, it's the
You
hardest.
owe me
Right.
because you wronged me. You're going to poison your spirit.
Yes.
You already had a stroke. You don't want to exacerbate your health by holding on to an idea. Let that idea go, but also be wise enough to learn from the experience. Do you understand?
Yeah, what's the name of that book again?
Guilt is the teacher.
Okay.
Love is the lesson by Joan Borysenko.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Sean.
Thank you, love. I appreciate you for calling in and being courageous and sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
People are having some real situationships.
They are. But can I say, I keep seeing the same comment, which is like, people are like, her family should have covered her or they should have had her back or whatever. I think what some people fail to realize is sometimes people don't tell you things because they think it's protecting you. So like if she had a stroke or she had other medical things going on, her family, that actually might have been their exact reasoning for not telling her something. It doesn't let them off the hook and it's not an excuse. But when you understand and you can empathize, it allows
context.
you to, context is key. It helps you, forgive quicker, or it helps you, have empathy for them in return. And so I think sometimes we choose to have the other narrative, like, oh, they didn't tell me because they were being spiteful or they were being ill-intentioned, and that only harbors anger and resentment. Whereas you're like, okay, if I can empathize, maybe you didn't tell me actually to protect me. It helps you just have a little more perspective. So context is key, for sure.
I'm there with that, but very conditionally.
Oh, for sure.
Because
like if my best friend didn't tell me my dude was cheating on me, I'd be like, wait a minute now, God damn it.
No, but I think on a family level, we come together as a family to protect our own, right? And
most of the time.
Right, but I'm just saying in an ideal situation.
Right.
And what I'm saying is we sit down. Like my mother was from the South. We used to have something called devotion.
Yes.
Where we would sit down and she would read some Bible verses and, we could talk about our day. We could talk about our week. We could talk about a lot of things. We can get some things off. My mother was very wise in that way, and when it comes to protecting the family, that's the ideal situation and solution. But you have to understand some of your hardest lessons come from your family.
Absolutely.
Yes, I agree.
Some of your deepest heartbreaks come from your family.
Absolutely.
But remember, heartbreak, lessons, and blessings are synonymous.
Yes.
They're synonyms. All right?
Right.
Callers, you're on the line. It's the Situationship Help Desk on the Voice of Reason. We are covering relationship issues. If you're having any issues, please, please, please call in right now. We want to talk to you about them. We want to minister to you. Minister just means assist. We want to hold your hand and walk you through your process. There will be no judgment. There will be no condemnation. Nothing but love and understanding and insight if we have it. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Call me right now. Caller, you're on the line. Oh, Jesus. Boost Mobile is trying to get in desperately. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Oh, gosh. You know, it's amazing. Some of these phone lines up here be straight tripping.
I'm glad I didn't have that problem yesterday.
That's because you was recording. You weren't live.
I was like, I'm so glad I didn't have that issue. I would have had a panic attack.
Let's get it. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, fam? This is Kelvin from Alabama, man.
Kelvin from Alabama. You just dropped us a little something on the super chat, didn't you, brother?
Yeah. Hey, I got a quick question, man.
What's happening?
Well, I'm married. Been married for 4, going on 5 years. Having a little issue with my wife letting go of the past. Is there anything you could kind of insight on, help me out on, or something like that?
The past is a time machine that only goes one way. You need to understand that. It's a one-way time machine. And
I dig it, but the problem is me trying to get her to understand it. You feel me?
it's not your job to get her to understand it.
Right.
It's your job to support her through her misunderstanding of it.
Ooh, I'm going to write that one down.
That's your job. You're a steward. You walk beside her. And by walking beside her in support of her misunderstanding, the support takes over the lesson you trying to teach her. First off, relationships are 2 individual paths.
Mm-hmm.
You're on your path. She's reflecting light onto your path, so your steps are illuminated. And you are reflecting light back onto her path, so her steps are illuminated. But the lessons are learned at different times and at different rates. What you understand right now may take her a little while longer. And I'm sure there are things she understands that you ain't got yet. You dig? You feel me?
I got you.
So,
Got you.
so you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times as men, you understand, we want to give our woman the answer. Like the first caller, we want to give our woman the answer. Sometimes it ain't about the answer. The answer sometimes is listening.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Well, let me ask you this. What if you feel like, I don't know, like, damn, how long is the shit going to take? You know what I'm saying?
You can't
like,
put a timer on
it out 5 years, 10 years, or?
Let me just say, man, you can't put a timer on somebody's development.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
You see how quick that just come out? Like, these are some basic responses, but a lot of times people don't know how to articulate that. They think, you see me doing it, right? Shit.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Why aren't you over that yet? Like, I always compare it to slavery. Like, they be talking about, like, why aren't you over it yet? You're like, because it's not solved yet. Damn.
Right.
Well, and I think
That's why.
And I think it should be said a little bit differently. It's not solved yet for me.
Ooh, that's good.
You put that for me.
Yeah,
on it.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
You under dig?
Or for her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
That's nice.
You see what I mean? And that's what's important. And I say for me because I'm speaking from the space of individuals.
Right.
Right? I mean, you know, I know you want to see your woman come into an understanding, but it's not your job to expedite her understanding of anything. You simply can't.
So I should just keep quiet and let it roll, or?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch this. I'm going to change your word. Not keep quiet. Keep present.
Ooh.
Stay present.
Right.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? When you don't understand what your partner is going through, instead of saying, I understand, say, I hear you. You get it?
Well,
Saying
now,
you, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I hear you doesn't necessarily mean I agree with you.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean I understand what you're going through. What it means is I want to. I'm open to. I don't have an answer for you right now, but I'm present.
Yeah.
I'm present with you.
Yeah. Well, see, sometimes, I mean, we kind of had conversation like that before, and it's kind of like I fall into a pit because I'll say something like that, but then it'll be, what do you mean you understand? And then it's just like, now I got to say what I really wasn't trying to say to start the argument
So
over. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind talking about it, but
let's come
talk
back
about it.
Let me answer that for you. Because I love you is why I'm present. But me being present doesn't necessarily mean I know what you're going through.
Right.
I can only observe from the outside.
Right.
Do you understand? We are in a relationship together, but it's two individual processes in terms of how that experience is understood. And all I can give you is my presence. I'm here for you. And when you find a way to share in a different way, when you find a way to give me insight that maybe you don't have the words for right now. Right?
Right.
I keep saying if a person could see their relationship development from God's perspective.
Wow.
In terms of, you know how people say God is up there or on high? This is all metaphorical.
Right.
God is up there. If God is up there looking down, imagine if God can look at the path of your relationship and say, okay, they're in this rough patch, but that rough patch looks like GPS traffic.
Right.
Looks like GPS traffic. It's all red.
Right.
But it's only red for 4 miles.
Yay. I can persevere through that.
And then after the 4 miles, it's smooth sailing.
Oh, I wish we had that. That'd be great.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, that's astronomy stuff.
But because we're looking at it from the perspective of we're in the traffic, we don't see where the traffic ends in just 4 miles.
Or it starts lifting up at least. When does it lift up?
Do you understand, brother?
Gotcha.
Sometimes the best answer is no answer. People forget there's 3. There's yes, no, and indeterminate.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand?
Well, hey, man, I appreciate it once again, bro.
All right, man. Thank you for the call. Situationship Help Desk. If your relationship is in trouble, now's the time to call in.
Now's the time.
If you're dealing with something that you can't put the words around, if you're dealing with something you just can't understand, maybe we can help you understand. My girl Mimi just walked in the building.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say, she look ready. She ready.
She ready.
She ready. Clearly,
like,
I'm not
yes,
ready. I'm not doing nothing today. I got to work.
Listen, everybody in the chat room, I think I'm just going to turn the video off.
Oh, make them pay for it.
No, I'm not going to make them pay for it. But I feel like it's disrespect because we dropping real heat and nobody's really liking. It's hundreds of people in here. We need everybody to like and share this video.
I'm glad you just said that because I think I forgot to like. Okay.
Can trend.
Yes.
We're doing this for y'all.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We're doing this for y'all. So we need you guys to hit the super chat button. We need you guys to call in. We need you guys to do all of these things. Super chat, share, like. Everybody like the damn
There's a few hundred
video.
of you in there. We only got 18 likes. I'm going to need y'all to just press that little button.
Yeah,
that's
I think it's disrespectful.
Right.
Motherfuckers love saying, oh, you dropping jewels. You doing this or that. You did that. I can say this shit to my girl now.
Oh, Kelvin just gave another $20. Hey, Kelvin.
Kelvin, thank you, brother.
Thank
Good
you.
looking. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all to support like gangbusters. We
Right.
need, this is your motherfucking Black Panther tonight.
Right.
Hey.
Whip out them dollars.
Dollars.
Dollar.
We appreciate, hey, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, happy birthday, brother. Who is this? BB304 just hit us with $30. We appreciate
All
it.
right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey, if you're going through it right now,
Clearly, people is going through it.
Right.
we want to walk you through the
Right.
situation. All right? We want to walk you through. You guys ready? You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk Radio. I'm Zoe Williams, the Voice of Reason. I have my two cohorts in the building. We got young wisdom and seasoned wisdom.
Oh, shit.
Deliciously seasoned.
My nigga.
Hey.
You can make an omelet in that skillet, nigga, and don't have to
Yes.
put no salt and pepper in it, boy. Woo! Mimi and Tiff in the building right now. It's going down in the town. We want everybody to hit the super chat. We want everybody to hit the like button. We want everybody to hit the share button. The phone lines is cracking right now. We shouting everybody out that's supporting us. Get at us right now. Callers, you're on the phone. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
Hey, hi everybody. This is Cece from Atlanta.
Cece from Atlanta. How can we help you?
Yeah, so I'm glad you're all doing this. I do have a bit of a situation.
Talk to us.
My situation is that I have been seeing this guy. Well, we actually decided to join and get to moving in with each other, and it's not working out. And the situation is that I actually ended the relationship, but he's still living in my house. And he has not accepted the fact that I want to end the relationship. He's still trying to, he thinks I'm just upset for a couple of days. And, you know.
How can you end a relationship with a man that lives in your house?
That's a very good question. I don't know how I was going to pull it off. And I'm not. So, but I guess I made a huge mistake in not setting clear boundaries in the very beginning and letting us move in so quickly.
You see what you've done, right?
Yes, of course.
You've created a monster, and now you want to break up with the monster you created. You birthed this situation. Name three things you overlooked. Circumstance, situation, character flaws. Name three things you've overlooked in the very beginning of this situation that are now coming home. The chickens are coming home to roost. I know you got three things you overlooked about him. Talk to me.
It's true. Yeah, I overlooked the fact that he doesn't listen. He's very talkative. He talks more than he listens. And it's very similar to the other two guys I called. It's like he always has to have a solution or a response or a counter to what I'm saying. And we end up in little arguments about nothing. And I overlooked that because that's happened many times. And, you know, the next day he would blame me for it and not take, you know, ownership or responsibility for what he said and done. So, and the fact that I feel like he wanted to lock something good down, but still be available because we did meet online. And I actually, you know, stopped meeting people online and, you know, said we were going to do something serious, but I noticed he was online. And I asked him about it, and he gave me, you know, some excuse, and I overlooked that.
So wait, stop. Why did you overlook? Because the why is the crux of all of this. See, I asked you for three things for one reason. Because a lot of people have a very difficult time articulating, you know, the things that they've overlooked.
Right.
But the fact that you were able to articulate it, that means you have a conscious record of what you've done to yourself. So now I'm going to ask you, why did you overlook these things?
Well, I mean, I haven't even, thought about the why. Only thing I could say, on the spot is that I wanted to, give it a chance to blossom into something better.
Why?
But because I wanted to have a relationship.
For what? You see where this is going, right?
I do see where this is going.
Exactly. Let's have real conversation here.
Yeah. I guess I feel like I'm at an age or at a point in my life where I want to be in a long-term committed relationship.
So
Not
again,
to say that,
let's stop right there and unpack that.
Okay.
You're under pressure because you think you're getting old and you don't want to be by yourself. Loneliness chose him.
I guess that could be true. Yeah, you could say that. I can say that. I can own that.
So you settled. You settled for appeasing loneliness.
No. I mean, people do it all the time.
So your fear of loneliness chose this dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you see what happens when you put fear in control of your relationship choices?
Yeah.
Right.
And then what do? Instead of seeing what he is, which is a motherfucker who is in your life to show you what you are doing to yourself, you want to preempt the lesson by kicking him out.
Right.
I'm not getting what I want, so it's time for you to go.
Right.
But you haven't learned the real reason why he was magnetized into your life in the first place.
Yeah. I feel like when we came together, we were both coming from a place of loneliness. He just moved, a few months back. He just moved into town and, just started out in this new city. And, I've been here, but, I guess I've been lonely. I feel like, yeah, we both maybe started this on a loneliness tip.
Let's go deeper. You guess or you know?
Right.
I know.
So own it.
Know.
Fearlessly own what is yours to own.
Right.
No, see, this is how you let yourself off the hook. This is how loneliness gets to come in and have an executive position in your relationship, business. Because you don't even feel comfortable being honest about saying, yo, loneliness chose this dude, or the fear of it. Oh, I'm at an age now that, I would just like to have somebody, and somebody will show the fuck up.
Right.
Right.
But here's the thing, you just don't want any somebody, now do you?
Right.
No. Right.
That part.
Right.
Because any somebody will show up, right?
Right.
Won't
Now
they?
watch this. Any somebody that shows up always has a lesson. You know why? Because everybody is designed to teach you. Now, it might be a lesson that you didn't think you needed.
Right. That'd be the worst part. Like, I didn't even want that lesson.
Right. I thought I was all over this shit. I didn't. What the hell?
Shoot, I didn't need to take that class.
Right. Does that make sense?
That's true.
Does that make
sense? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
All right. So now,
thank you.
Let me walk you through this process.
Okay.
Open, non-judgmental discussion. Now, here's the thing. When you get smarter, when a man is not trying to leave, let me just tell you something about that. Men get angry, right? And I'm talking about controlling men. Get angry when women get conscious.
Right.
Oh Lord, did you just preach?
Preach.
Yeah.
Put some money in the bucket.
You know, dig?
Man.
When women get conscious about who the fuck they are, about who that man is, right? And they start changing,
Right.
Ooh.
men start feeling some kind of way. Right?
Yeah.
So this is what I want you to do. It's not about force. Right? It's not about force. It's about you changing you. And you find, let me tell you something. When you get better, motherfuckers who can't keep up tend to fall off anyway. Like dead skin. At some point, you're not as sexy as you used to be. This is what he's telling himself. I'm not attracted to you no more. I'm leaving. Assalamu alaikum. Bounce like bad checks, nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? See, the ego man and the ego woman has to feel like they made the decision to go.
Right.
Oh God, yes.
Yes.
You see, you can get a nigga up out your life by changing the quality of your consciousness. You ain't even got to ask him. He gonna feel small next to your spirit as you continue to grow. Your spirit gonna push his ass out. He gonna feel awkward being around you.
Right.
She's getting better.
Right. And I'm not.
Nigga, I'm a lump on the couch with a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Oh my God.
And a 40 ounce on the table.
Do you understand?
Preach though. Oh God.
Right. Real talk.
You in the gym and he eating Cheetos.
Do you understand?
Right.
I got you.
All right. Well, I got love for you. I'm praying for you. And
I appreciate it.
get on that journey. Get on that journey. You are enough. You just got to find the rest of you. You in the dig?
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love the call.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Take care.
It's all good. Hey, man, this shit fire right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn.
Dropping gems
This
as
shit
usual.
Right. Got carrots jumping
This
off.
shit
Right,
hot.
true.
I think we have to refresh the palette real quick, man.
Oh, some Zo.
You like Zo.
I do. I love it all though with that Zo.
Right.
I just, woo.
Man, this is good stuff, man. Listen, everybody in the chat room, thank you so much. Keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that share button. We definitely want to trend. We want to trend. Let's get everybody fucking with us, man, on YouTube. Everybody need to be like, yo, it's something happening. Can I tell y'all real quick before we do it, our little musical break? I don't know if you've seen it, but I killed that Hollywood Unlocked thing.
Oh, good.
Oh, I didn't. Is there a link so we
Yes.
can watch it? Okay.
There's a link. I killed that Hollywood Unlocked.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
I shut it down. You in the dig?
I'm gonna
And-
type it in so I don't forget to watch it.
No, I
tonight.
got you. It was fly. You know what I mean? And a lot of people have been reaching out from that video. There it is right there.
So how do we?
You in the dig? That's it right there. I'll send it to you guys. Hollywood Unlocked.
Yes, because I'm gonna watch it.
I want to see it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It was a hell of a look, a positive look. And I thank those guys over there at that Dash show for allowing Zoe to come on and do what I do. We did I gave this brother named Gio some breakup advice. And I've been getting a lot of feedback from that. So it's real
That's
positive.
good.
Yay.
So just go to, what is
real
this?
good.
Just go to YouTube and type in Zoe Williams gives Gio breakup advice on Hollywood Unlocked and read those comments. We're at 20,000 views right now.
That's
Hello.
good.
You know the dig? Always love doing this work. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. Relationship is about service, and I'm trying to serve you guys the highest quality consciousness that I can possibly provide. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Get to your phone lines right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you do that, can you please give a shout out to this person right here, though?
Lord have mercy
Yeah,
in the name of
see?
Jesus. We have to say this in tongues. We have to speak in tongues in the old Pentecostal way.
Oh, shoot.
Hold it up. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Oh, shoot.
Man, Brooke Naw. That is Naw. Gnaw. Brooke Naw. Naw.
No.
Hell to the Naw.
I guess.
They just dropped $100 on the super
Right.
chat.
Thank you.
Right.
Whoa.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Brooke Naw, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back. You're listening to Situationship ER, the help desk. If you're in a situationship, a struggling relationship, a fledgling relationship, a fledgling marriage, call us right now. Tell us what's going on in your life, and if we can help you, if we can navigate through some issues, we would love to do that for you. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Let's get that zo. Let's go.
I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
Yo, so I got this two-timing chick who got her revenge from when I was on my two-time tip. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected, neglected my effort, a pair with no trust. Games and affairs that been tearing us up. If things ain't picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need to know for certain.
I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice of reason.
There's a show that's stopping you, and it's not that far from you, coming from the heart of you. Reality is not on your screen. There's a show that's stopping you, and it's not that far from you, coming from
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the show that's starring you. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk Radio, man. You got to get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Yeah, I'm excited. The Situationship Help Desk. Do you need relationship insight? Are you going through it? Are you close to filing those divorce papers?
Don't come in my life.
Call us. Let us know.
Right.
Like, wait, my life.
It's the show that's starring you, the VOR. We're here to give you that insight. Every now and then we come in and we open up the phone lines because we want to hear what's ailing you and we want to aid you. Oh, I love this track.
It's not all your dreams.
Come on! It's the show that stars you. I love it. Everybody loves this record. I mean, every time we play it, they be like,
That's my jam.
that's my jam.
Yeah.
It's the show that's starring you. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Zoe Williams back in the building. We got the relationship help desk going on right now. Are you in a situationship? Somebody call me right now. I'm going to the phone lines. Caller. You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. 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 All right, go to the next one. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Drake.
Okay,
Texas.
let's just turn the music down just a little. Talk to me, man. What's going on? Bruh, what's going on? Hello?
Yeah, it's Drake. Hello?
Yeah, what's happening, man?
Yeah, man, it's Drake from Texas, man. My problem is, man, I'm dealing with like supreme loneliness right now. I don't know. I'm 25 and I'm dealing with loneliness, but I don't have to be lonely. It's just been something going on throughout my life where I just don't get out. I guess it's lack of self-confidence or whatever, but I can do it, but I just don't. And then I feel miserable.
All right, so there's two different things. Loneliness is one thing. Lack of confidence is another. Right? You can have all the confidence in the world and still be lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let me just disclose a little. I be going through bouts of loneliness sometimes. And that's all right. The word alone, all you have to do is add one L and separate it into a compound, and you have all one. You in the dig? You need to understand, man, when you're longing for your mirror, right? It's because you neglected the internal work.
Right.
So now I need an external mirror.
Right.
To make me feel complete. When you're longing, right, for an external mirror, it's because you've neglected the internal one. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
See, the way we've been cultured to deal with relationships is somebody gonna come to me and gonna complete me. Somebody gonna come to me and make me happy. Somebody gonna bring me something that I, myself, do not have. Let me tell you something. You can't give what you're not.
Right.
And you can't receive what you're not.
Yes.
So you longing for a person, two lonely motherfuckers is gonna come together.
Right.
Like that caller that just called.
Right. You gonna magnetize two lonely people.
Yes.
Now watch what happens when this happens.
Uh-oh.
I've always said, two broken people don't create a whole mirror.
No. You're still missing pieces.
You're missing pieces now.
And it never lines up.
And what you're going to do is you're going to cut each other on the edges of your unawareness.
Ooh.
Do you feel what I'm trying to tell you, brother? You have been more than enough. And once you fill yourself up, not with confidence, but with Godfidence.
Right.
Because God is one. I just broke down the universe, how it's all perfectly designed through the universal constants. There are no accidents, right? There are no accidents, correct?
Right.
So again, if God is all encompassing, right? All knowing, all aware, then you tell me where God ends and you begin. Where is the demarcation point of God and then you? Like, is there a gap between you and God? Because if you tell me that God is everything, how can God not be the sum total of you?
Right.
And if God is the sum total of you, and when I say God, you can interchange whatever word makes you feel better. Consciousness, the universe, enlightenment, whatever. Self-awareness, self-actualization, whatever word makes you feel good. You can insert that. But if you're that, then how can you be lonely?
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah, man, I feel you.
You want a mirage. See, running after something or believing that something outside of you can fulfill you is like running to a mirage and grabbing a handful of sand and trying to drink it like water. You're going to wind up more thirsty. Two lonely people together are going to be even more thirsty. Right. They're going to be more attached. They're going to be what is the word? Emotionally dependent.
Yes. Codependent.
Right.
Codependence, that's the word. Yes. What, do you want that?
No.
Nah.
All right. So now you got to start loving you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start accepting you. You got to start appreciating you. You got to start valuing you. Mm-hmm. Do you want to value you?
Yeah, but how do I do that? Because I know that, but see, I'm at an extreme point where I'm in my head, like, even doing stuff like just walking around thinking I'm so damn self-conscious about the way I'm received, the way people looking at me and all that is just misery.
But see, you're creating a reality, brother. Mm-hmm. You're creating a reality that says I'm not enough. You're creating a reality that says I'm subpar. You're creating a reality that says I don't deserve the best. I deserve what I can get.
Right.
Like, are you listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth? Say it again. Say what you just told me again. Just because I want to know if you're aware of what it is that you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. I said basically that shootout of even when just walking around and just doing normal stuff, I'm so self-conscious about it.
About being
just about just being me. It's hard to just be me and not.
So
I'm
watch
just too
this.
worried. I know what the problem is. I'm worried about what everybody else thinks, but I can't fix that.
So let me do this. Let me do this. Do you absolutely, unequivocally love yourself? Do you, without a doubt, accept yourself as you are?
Nah.
All right, then. So who else is going to if you don't?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
If you don't like you, how you going to get somebody else to?
Man.
If you don't deserve yourself, how can you deserve the love of your life?
Mm-hmm.
Man, right.
Right.
If you do you get what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Listen, let me do it another way. See, because this is another thing. It's, a lot of people have turned fucking the definition of a good life or the definition of a meaningful life into what I have accomplished, what I have accumulated, what is coming to me. Like, I'm a good man because I got a bad woman. Or I got a bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, end result ass niggas.
Right.
Oh, outcome based motherfuckers. Let me tell you something, man. Whatever manifests in your life is the direct reflection of you. Mm-hmm. If you got a great woman, it's because if you got a woman who loves herself and loves you and is okay with being with you while really reveling in her own independence, is because you're secure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But your insecurities will manifest a mirror of that. And now you're going to have to try to reconcile her issues while dealing with yours. Like the before. When is she going to learn what I learned? Or when she going to... She's on another path.
Right.
I got books for you, bro.
All right.
You got to get a book by R. Schiraldi. Schiraldi. S-H-I-R-L-D-I. Glenn. 2 N's. E-L-N-N. Glenn R. Schiraldi. Some workbook.
It's good.
The book is fire. In the dig. Glenn R. Schiraldi. Workbook. Go get it. Then there's another book I get. I got my son when he was in the 5th grade.
You be a hold on a second. In the 5th grade, you gave him this book?
And he still has it.
Got him ready for the
like,
world.
damn.
Yeah, I so much.
Go ahead, New.
That's right.
I got my youngest son a book on Buddhism when
That's
he was
right.
in the 7th grade.
That's right.
That seems up his aisle, too. Yeah.
Right? But I got new this book, Dynamic Thought, The Advanced Postgraduate Lesson by Henry Thomas.
I wonder if I read that one already.
Listen.
All right, got it.
You cannot be nurtured and loved and held and appreciated and honored and cherished if you don't like yourself.
Right.
If you don't do these things, you can give what you're.
Yeah, unfortunately, right now is going to highly one who's going to be very not good to you.
Right. Interject.
Yeah.
Interject. Pit. All right. Nobody can keep.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Damn.
So much.
It's going down on the Voice of Reason. This shit is lit.
Yes.
These are good calls. Keep calling.
Get to your phone lines, man. The Situationship help desk. If you on that bullshit,
Call in.
call in.
Right.
If you love, like, self-esteem, self-worth, worth to you.
Call in.
All the things.
What do you mean to you? I hear my people in the chat room saying that the audio is a little choppy. That's because it's out of my control. The Wi-Fi or the Ethernet, and, sometimes it flows really nicely, sometimes it doesn't. I can only control what I. Okay. So, I'm sorry if you are having a little difficulty on YouTube. This is what I need you to do. Always have that little backup browser open at dashradio.com/-talk. Always have that little backup open so you can hear it, okay? Always have that open just in case the feed gets a little choppy. It gets a little choppy from time to time, all right? Wow. The phone lines are lit up.
That's for real. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all ready to go? You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. The Situationship Help Desk. This is like customer service for relationships.
That's exactly what it is.
That's right. Call in and get your help.
Get Brother Zoe Williams, man. Call me right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
This is calling. First time calling.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm interested in getting your wisdom on which is my girlfriend, and I am a sun sign Aries, moon sign Gemini.
Oh man. Let me just say. Let me just say that.
I'm asking.
Go ahead.
I'm asking out of curiosity for the fact that we are currently looking for our first apartment together.
Okay. Well, let me just say, Gemini Leo is a great mix. Okay. Leo is the sun. The first planet from the sun, which rules Gemini, is Mercury. It's the sun's closest companion.
Leo.
What is the birthday? Is it an August Leo?
I heard it's a July 25th. Her birth number is
Yeah, that's 7 vibration. Woo! That's that Saturn. That's that struggle between spiritual high shit and God damn it, I gotta live. I gotta survive energy. Yeah, that's a tough one. And then you?
I'm March 22nd, 1991.
March 22nd?
Yes, sir.
You not know Gemini?
Yeah, I was like, what? That's not a Gemini.
What?
Moon sign, he said. Yeah.
First off, that Gemini moon, Jesus. What is this? Is this Aries and Leo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. It is the covetous Leo. It's the covetous leader versus the natural leader.
Ooh, what?
Wait, what? Aries is covetous leader, meaning I was born first. I'm the first sign. When you go into Aries, what you get is a catchphrase that says, I am. So a lot of times Aries be on some me. Narcissism. They be like the Aries person is like the only child. In fucking the zodiac, the Aries is symbolized by being the child. The Pisces on the end is considered the full-grown adult, fully civilized adult, i.e. Jesus. That's why you have the fishes representing Christianity. You got Jesus, conscious God-man. Aries is the baby of that. Leo.
I find myself being the oldest.
Right. Here we go. So Leo is the natural leader. Right? It's just the way it is. The sun. Everybody else has a planet. Mars is the planet of fucking Aries. It's to fight. Aries won't start it, but Aries wants you to start. Can go all the way in.
Because you're saying Aries, I'm thinking about Aries. I know you're talking about the sign, but it was just funny. In my head. I'm sorry.
So yeah, you understand? So that's the natural proclivity that's ruled by Mars. You take the end of Mars, turn it upside down, get wars. It's the god of wars. Mars is the god of war. Aries, the god of war. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so there's this. Why you got all the answers? What makes your plan the best plan? Why we gotta always do what you say?
Right.
Aries is like in Leo is like this. It's cool, man. Leo kind of flipping up. Feels like you I don't have to do anything to be the. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just am.
That's what I feel toward it.
That's don't you? You like this shit, right? She was like, "It's fine, thank you. It's. Don't worry about it. I'm listening."
Yeah,
I'm listening.
I'll find myself being a little rebellious in my soul for the fact that I see her dominating that power right in front of my face. It's beautiful sometimes.
So here's the thing, though. You got to break up with your desire to want to compete. Right? Because right now you're competing and low-key envious of what is naturally her space.
Yes, I am.
Now let me just say, this doesn't mean you're not the man. You're not the man, and it doesn't mean that she's not going to treat you like the man, because she's a lioness. Say something about the old woman. When she accepts you into her life, nigga, you part of the pride. She will kill niggas for you. Do you understand? She will be up against niggas for you because you're part of the tribe. You're part of the pride. Who does the fighting with a pride? It's usually, who does the hunting? It's the women.
The women.
Them lioness get their ass out there and smash on niggas. Do you understand? And that's how she feels about you. So you don't have to compete with her. You understand? There's a lot of passion in that relationship because you guys are two fire signs. So there's going to be some fucking. There's going to be some love. I mean, that fucking is going to be fire. Two fire signs go.
Right.
God. Fire. You in the dig?
Hot monkey lava.
It's monkey lava going on. But what I'm is, she's going to be your biggest advocate if you give her space to lead a little. And when I say lead a little, I don't mean be the leader of you, but have a say. Her say matters. Her say is valuable. Like, learn to listen. Let me tell you something about Aries, man. You guys are great fucking starters. You can start 85 great businesses, but you're poor maintainers of what you start. You guys fucking spread out and be like, shit, I got all of these motherfuckers.
He laughing like, yeah.
You in the dig? Like, fuck. I done spread myself too goddamn thick, too damn thin over this shit. Do you understand what I mean? Like, a Leo is one of the greatest organizers of the zodiac. Though Leo and Virgo. Man, they know how to. Oh, look at Jackson. He look at the team and go, okay, you niggas go over here, you niggas play here, you niggas do this. Okay, you're the part, you're the power. We're trading all of you niggas. You get what I'm saying? Leo is like that too. Leo is an organizer. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, man, I'm learning that as we speak forward.
And you're a creative. You're a creative. You're by the seat of your pants. But if you let her put structure underneath you, you'll find that your fucking ideas will have a longer shelf life.
There you go.
Yes, sir. I the first phase of me looking for the apartment by myself, and everything is exactly when as you. Second phase, I included almost every. Actually, I every decision, and this time around from today, this breath of fresh. Being inputted in the situation.
You got to stop being soft as doctors trying to fucking compete with her.
You're right. Got you a blessing.
All right, brother. Thank you, man. We appreciate the call. Situationships, my nigga. God damn it. We out here doing it, nigga. We trying to change your life. We trying to get you out of the bullshit. We trying to get you out of your own way. Would you allow us to do that? Mimi, have you ever dated a Leo?
I have.
That nigga was a handful. But water, fire? That's a smoky, smoldering, sexy little
misty.
Little misty, little sun
wet
up.
everywhere.
Ooh, shit. I'll tell you, that's some smoldering heat right there.
Right. Okay.
And the Pisces woman with a Leo man, she wanna follow him. She wanna ride with him. Am I lying?
Nah, you're quite right. Quite right.
She wanna ride with him. Like, come on, where we going now? You can't take us to hell, nigga.
No.
But I wanna ride with you.
Right. Where we going? We're on a safari hunt.
Yeah.
Safari hunt.
What about you? You had a Leo before?
It's funny you say that, Zoe. The one that's on ice that I was like, after my year being single's over, I'm gonna come get you. He's a Leo. I was like, funny you mentioned it.
Interesting.
That's my homie
So,
right there, the Leo.
In terms of compatibility, if you want to follow the zodiac stuff, I mean, I can argue for or against anything.
Truth. You can.
Because
You're good at that.
I study both sides of it, the pros and the cons. But according to the pros, if you want to use the astrology, air signs, fire signs.
I know.
Water signs, earth signs. Water irrigates earth.
I mean, yeah.
Water nurtures earth, right?
Science, yes.
Air enlightens, blows it up. It makes it brighter, makes it burn hotter.
Mm-hmm.
So air, fire, compatible.
Okay.
Earth, water, compatible. Got it? Callers, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Negroes with cheap phones. You are on the line. Talk to us. Niggers with cheap phones.
No, we in Cleveland, so the way my service is set up. You know
Is the way your service is set up, it only works at the gas station? What's happening, pimp?
What's up? What's on?
What's up,
Hey,
man?
no, this is a great subject. I wanted actually to tell you. I actually wanted to make like a statement, actually, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about something, and I had to learn this myself. This is Chef Marley, by the way, if you did not know. Hi, Tiff. What's up, right? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to holler at you, Tiff.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no,
I wasn't paying attention, clearly. I was like, huh?
But no, this is what I wanted to say, though, for real. Like, and I kind of, two things. It's like, when it comes to you, like, dealing with somebody and dating them, you always have a pre-expectation of what job you want them to fulfill. And I feel like that's what messes us up. We don't allow a person to be who they are for us, whoever that they are. We end up interviewing them and putting them in job positions that they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that tears it away because false expectations. Having this going on for so you kind of like that plays a big role. And another thing is I'm very hip to social engineering. So if I thought about it, like a lot of women have a perception of how a relationship is supposed to be from the things that they watched since a kid, that's been embedded in them since they were young. And same thing with boys. I didn't watch the same cartoons that girls watch. I didn't watch princess movies. I didn't have that idea of how this is how it's supposed to, but they did. So since kids, we always have a conflicting idea of how a relationship is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Until I think, unless you actually know that what's really going on and be able to like eliminate that and allow your relationship to be its own unique thing and not really like comparing it to any other thing that you've seen, I feel like that's probably be the only way that you like are allow it to grow for real.
Well, thank you for the call, man. We appreciate the insight. Always good to have our people call in and share some info, man. We appreciate it. Thanks again. And this time, don't call us in the bushes. We appreciate the call, pimps.
It sounded like he was in the bushes, like,
what was that?
Like in the bush.
He's hiding from his girl and shit.
Jesus.
Right.
That was a good call though.
It was.
I like the fact that he wanted to share. Different show, but
I love it.
we're gonna let you share, man. We're gonna let you share. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hello?
Hell is low. Welcome to the show, baby girl.
Hi, good evening. Oh my God, I'm on you. Hi.
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, I'm Sade on here. I'm calling in from Vegas.
From Vegas. What up, LV, Nevada? What's the deal?
What up, what up, what up?
All right, talk to us. What's your issue?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All right. Huh?
I said, here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been having some relationship. I'm so nervous. Oh my God, I've been having some relationship issues, right? So, okay, let me just start from here. I was crying last night. Because I've been going through a cycle of I just keep on getting in bad relationships, and I've been doing this since I'm like 18 years old, and I'm like 40 now, and I'm just coming to the realization that it's me.
How is it you? Tell me, how is it you? How did you come to that realization? What was revealed about you?
Well, because I've been like, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of cute or whatever, right? So
Okay,
I feel
cool.
like every time
What's
I
your
go
Instagram?
Don't tell Zoe your Instagram.
No,
Yeah,
but you see me in the picture.
go
I'm
look.
Shy Bay. If you see me in the picture, that's how I look.
Wait, what? What is your Instagram?
She said Sade. Okay, cool. Okay, so keep going. We want to work this out.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm kind of cute. But anyway, every time I go out, I'm like the prey. Like I never pick the guy. The guy always picks me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not the right way to go about things. And I'm just figuring this out. But I've been totally brainwashed. I feel like by just like watching movies or whatever the case may be, cartoons or whatever, like I'm the princess and, this guy's going to come on his horse or whatever to come and rescue me type crap.
Right. Rescue you from
what?
Because can't nobody rescue you from you other than you.
Exactly. That's why I was crying last night.
So tell me.
That's what.
Because I'm listening to you right now. I'm listening to you. You basically saying you've always been a pretty girl and guys have always been around you. And you haven't really had to do much work to get a man.
Right.
But the reality is keeping a man has nothing to do with working on him. It has everything to do with working on you. And even the pursuit or the idea of trying to keep a man becomes fruitless when you aren't like this self-sustaining being.
Yes.
Right? Like that desire to keep a man isn't even part of your relationship dynamic when you're okay with you.
Right, because right now I've been in a relationship for 5 years with this guy, right? We moved in together really fast. We had sex the first night. And I feel like I'm growing in this relationship, but he's still from the get-go, like when we first met, like he's still drinking, doing all this, like he hasn't grown up. You know what I'm saying?
First off, why did you get with a drunk?
See, I know, because I was partying,
You're a
partying,
drunk?
having a good time. Huh?
You're a drunk?
No, I'm not a drunk.
Okay, but
when we met,
I'm asking
it was like
you,
partying, having a good time.
I'm asking you this because I want to know, like, do you partake? Do you indulge?
At the beginning of our 5-year relationship, yes, we were drinking heavily.
Right. There we go. There we go. So he was
So
you.
So yes. And so now I'm not doing that no more because I'm like eating better. I lost weight. I, going on a natural path and everything like that, but he's still on that same path.
So here's your dilemma. Does he have to grow when you grow? Does he have to do what you do in order for him to still be somebody you're attracted to? Somebody. What did you like about him? His similarities to you? You like him when y'all drinking together. But you not drinking together, he needs to be what you are?
At least she said it.
There you go.
She said it.
Right.
Do you
She
know
kept
what
it
your,
real.
So
She
now, do
did.
you know what your problem is?
It's me.
No, you're a narcissist. You want to date yourself. You want a man that reflects you in every way.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wow, y'all heard it.
Well, I mean, she's speaking her truth, so I'm proud of her for that. But I think the thing she's not actually owning, which a lot of people do, is not only do you want to probably be with yourself, narcissist, is you want to be with yourself or better. You want a man who's already fully natural
Yeah.
and who's going to cook the meals that you don't know how to
Yeah.
cook yet and da-da-da. And so not only are you mad that he's not made the changes you've made, but that he's not better than you. Wow. You want the better
Right,
version of
right,
what you're
right.
doing.
Right, and he's like still listening to like bitch hole rap type songs, and I don't listen to that stuff no more.
But he's still a reflection of who you are, what you were.
Right.
You're just mad he didn't develop
we
at the
first
same
met.
pace as you, and people just develop at different paces, or that might not be his goal, so he may never develop into that.
Let me go
You're
deeper.
evolving and he's not.
Right. I don't know if she's fully evolving.
No, I don't think so. I think she just changed some behaviors, but not necessarily
Right.
evolved.
I got
you.
Because evolution, if you're evolving really, like if you're growing, you recognize your assessment of him is not important anymore.
Right.
Right, I got you. Yeah. I was thinking because she was eating better, she was evolving, healthy, trying to do things to help herself out. But I get what you're saying.
Right. Your same sickness of conceit and judgment is in your new life.
Well, she's like one of those people that goes to yoga but doesn't actually apply yoga concepts to all of life. She's just like, well, I'm bending and I'm stretching. That's not what yoga the fuck is.
But this
Yoga's a lifestyle, not just some shit you do for an hour a day.
This is what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you used to motherfuckers coming up to you because you cute and hollering at you
Yeah.
and getting at you,
Yeah.
right? I'm cute. They, I ain't got to do no work, blah, blah, blah. Now you changing a little bit on the external, and you now think you're in it, just like when you super cute. I get to choose who I want. I get to be snooty about who I'm choosing. I get to all that.
Right.
I get to be conceited about it. Right? I'm a snob about, because I know what I am. I'm cute. I'm attractive. I'm this. Niggas gonna come at me. I'm gonna be able to manipulate. I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do. Right? Same thing applies on the
I'm not a snob though.
But listen to me now. Same thing applies on the spirit side, especially in the superficial context. I've changed my diet.
Yeah.
I'm losing weight. I'm doing better. Now I get to judge what you're not doing.
Oh.
That's what you're doing.
Okay.
If you really growing, right? If you're really growing, you're not concerned about the pace at which he is growing or not. Sometimes spiritual growth leads you two motherfuckers away from each other.
Yeah, you were saying that before.
Yeah. You still got some ego shit to work through.
Yeah, that's why I just wish he would like move out for a little while so I could figure out who the hell I am.
That's what you
But
need.
I already.
Who pays the bills?
Get her, Mimi.
Who pays the bills, you or him?
Oh, we do everything 50-50.
Okay, so he's 50-50 in it. Okay.
But this is my house, though. It's my house.
Okay.
She making that clear.
It's your house, but he's paying 50-50. But he's
Somebody-
been there long enough where he can't just be thrown
It's
out.
her house, but he putting in half on the mortgage.
Right. Right.
Right, he is. But you know what? I asked him if he could leave, and he said, I got to go down to the courthouse.
Oh, he wants you to evict him. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, we didn't move in on that premises, so why do I have to go to the courthouse? Like,
Because he needs time to get his bread together. So he needs you to go through the process. Maybe. You feel me? If you just throw him out, he don't know where he gonna go.
I love it. I love it.
So he needs you to stay in there, girl.
Let me just say this, like on the real, like you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Superficial external
Yeah.
changes don't mean you're conscious. Shit, I can go buy a goddamn robe that the Pope wears. It doesn't mean I'm the vicar of Christ. You know?
Yeah, that's why I'm working on it, and I admit I'm working on it, and I know it's me.
So while you're working on you, don't worry about his path.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even look at the road he's on. Okay.
So I was going to ask him tonight if maybe we can just be roommates. So I don't know. I'll figure it out.
What I want you to do is be patient.
Yeah.
I want you to think it through. I want you to pray on it. I want you to meditate. I want you to think it through. And then get a journal and write down some ideas. And then in a respectful way, after you've totally considered everything, not from an emotional space, not from a superficial space, then present these ideas. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and I love your show. I watch it every time it's on.
Thank you, love. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Man, this was an amazing show.
Yes, it was.
Yes, you helped a lot of people today.
I love having these talks. They good for you, people. They good. The Voice of Reason is on fire tonight. We had a great time. Listen, I want you guys to follow Mimi.
Yes.
How do they do that, baby girl?
Follow me on Keeping It Real with Mimi on Instagram and on Twitter. And I'm on Facebook, Michelle Dukes. That's my name, a.k.a. Mimi. Catch me up on Thursday nights, Accelerated Radio, Keeping It Real with Mimi.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then, of course...
I'm Tiffany Ram. You can find me on all social media at Tiff Talk TV, TIFFTALK TV.
Wow. This is good shit. I love it. Man, this was fun. Listen, I'm Zoe Williams, the Voice of Reason. You can find me here Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, the Zoe What Morning Show, Mondays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We get it in. I appreciate everybody for calling. I appreciate everybody for donating through the Super Chat. This was a live show. A lot of people saw it on YouTube. This was dope, 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 dope. We'll be back next week with some more heat. Hey, wait a minute.
We don't have a show Monday.
Yes, we're closed. President's Day.
Yes.
All right. So
okay,
we're going to take a break. Come back Wednesday. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much.